Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Ellie Calkins Opera House and to Rocky Vista University's 8th annual commencement exercise. Please silence all electronic devices, and for the safety of everyone involved in today's event, please do not approach the stage during the hooding, diploma, or commissioning ceremonies. To honor the United States, please remain standing for the presentation of our colors and join student Dr. Garrett Smith from the class of 2021 in the singing of our national anthem.
Forward, march!
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. We welcome Ms. Patricia Webb, who will deliver the reflection on body, mind, and spirit.
Good evening. Today, we can all feel the energy and excitement of unending possibilities as a new generation takes shape, positioned to heal. And yet, the processes and complexities of healthcare today have never been more dynamic, involving, complex, exciting, and even overwhelming. This is clearly a tipping point for osteopathic medicine with respect to change and to positively influence the effectiveness of healthcare in today's patient population. It is important to build on your growth, class of 2019, as a profession responding to population and the demands of all the things that you will be doing. It is important to build on your growth and increasing demands as for the osteopathic philosophy of care, taking care of whole person, mind, body, and spirit, and providing solutions to team-based patient-centered care. As you know, the genesis of this philosophy was established by Dr. A.T. Still when he opened the American School of Osteopathic. Your generation, just like the generations before you, are poised to continue taking care of the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. The mind, body, and spirit connection is more than just abstraction or a way to get what you want. It is what you are as a wondrous whole being. When you see yourself as a whole being instead of a conglomerate of parts, the philosophy of holistic healing and health make perfect sense. The need to support and care for your whole self becomes as obvious as the need to feed, clothe, and wash your body. When you love and care for the mind, body, and spirit, your whole self will benefit. As you continue to embark upon the exciting phase of your journey, it is a must that you be the best you. At the risk of preaching to the choir, it is important that each of you remember for yourself that taking care of our mind, physical, emotional, and spiritual health give us fuel we need to live healthy and productive lives. To that end, I encourage you to take care of your mind, body, and spirit. I would like to leave you with the following thoughts. Don't undermine your worth by comparing yourself with others. It is because we are different that each of us is special. Don't set goals by what other people deem important. Only you know what is best for you. Don't take granted the things closest to your heart. Cling to that, and you would, as you would your life. For without them, life is meaningless. Don't let your life slip through your fingers by living in the past or the future. By living your life one day at a time, you live all the days of your life. Don't give up when you still have something to give. Nothing is really over until the moment you stop trying. Don't be afraid to admit that you are less than perfect. It is the fragile thread that binds us to each other. Don't be afraid to encounter risk. It's by taking chances that we learn how to be brave. Don't shut love out of your life by saying it is impossible to find. The quickest way to receive love is to give love. The fastest way to lose love is to hold on it too tightly. And the best way to keep love is to give it wings. Don't dismiss your dreams. To be without dreams is to be without hope. To be without hope is to be without purpose. Don't run through life so fast you forget where you have been, but also know where you're going. Life is not a race, but a journey to be savored every step of the way. And as Ralph Waldo Emerson stated, and I quote, "Success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters to what lies within us." Congratulations, class of 2019. Keep moving forward in mind, body, and spirit. Thank you in advance for the difference you will make in the lives of the many people you will serve. Thank you, and God bless each of you.
Oh, thank you, Patricia. What lies behind us, what lies ahead of us is not as important. What lies within us, body, mind, and spirit. Thank you again. Awesome. Members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished faculty, graduates, family, and friends, welcome to this beautiful venue that we celebrate the wonderful students who have dedicated 4 years and 1 year to begin another journey to the future. So let's give them a round of applause again. As president of Rocky Vista University, I'm honored to have you join our academic family and pleased to extend the greetings of the Board of Trustees, the faculty, and the staff. This evening, Rocky Vista will award degrees to 151 graduates in the College of Osteopathic Medicine and 23 Masters of Science in Biomedical Science degrees. Graduates, as I said earlier, this is an exciting day for all of us. Not because we're getting rid of you, no, not at all. It's a day when you fulfill the promise that began with your acceptance to Rocky Vista and culminating today with the awarding of your professional degree. Graduates, I invite you to look at this vast audience here to celebrate what you have accomplished. Enjoy your day. So on behalf of the faculty and our community, we proudly call Rocky Vista University a university that in 13 years has achieved national recognition as providing innovative leadership consistent with our vision to achieve new heights in medical education. Both faculty and students have been praised for pedagogical research in curriculum development, in surgical simulation, humanities, and of course, our military scholar program. The faculty truly believes character and professionalism in a graduate are as important as academic rank. And since all of you matched, you know that's true. Our faculty want their students to not just be learned, but to be wise and decent, humane, generous, forgiving, and yet light of heart. And we truly saw a little bit of that yesterday, parents, at our special awards ceremony. The perfect gift this faculty gives to your students is the gift of their example. Will the faculty please rise and be recognized? Lost my place. Your families celebrate your achievement. They are proud of what you have endured and accomplished. There are as many stories about sacrifices, aspirations, overcoming great obstacles, and realizing the impossible dream as there are graduates here today. So family, friends, loved ones, please stand. Those that have supported our graduates, please stand. And graduates, please show your appreciation. They couldn't do it without you, and they can't continue without you. Tonight, we recognize and honor our third class of Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences, MSBS degree. Colleagues, please stand. Your work ethic and perseverance and love of learning has prepared you for the next step in your path to service, leadership, and fulfillment of your individual callings. Again, we can give them another round. Com graduates, the class of 2019, please rise. Each of you should enjoy the overwhelming sense of pride of accomplishment as you now look to the next chapter of your professional development, residency, PGY1. I'm a PGY 43. I think I shared that with you. And that residency training, it is in this chapter that you will complete your formal education to begin the journey as a caring, compassionate, lifelong learner. Again, congratulations. Please be seated. I will share a part of the commencement exercise. The graduates will be individually announced, and one of the more moving aspects of the program will be the family hooding ceremonies for the College of Osteopathic Medicine and the faculty hooding for the MSBS graduates. And in the grand finale, we will commission our military medical scholars. At this time, I would like to introduce members of our platform. Please stand and be recognized as I call your name. We're very proud of the Board of Trustees, who has wisely governed the course of Rocky Vista University over the past 13 years and ensured that our mission has been preserved and strengthened to the position of preeminence that we enjoy today. Members of the Board of Trustees include Dr. Maha Salam, Chairman of the Board, Dr. Andrew Sussman, Ms. Dane Alonzo, Mr. Tate Garrett, and Dr. Robert Sokol. I would note that Dr. Sokol was awarded the Presidential Distinguished Service Award earlier today for his leadership in the academic world of women's health, substance abuse, being an emeritus dean at Wayne State University School of Medicine, and his invaluable service to our Board of Trustees. Thank you, Dr. Sokol. Dr. Christopher Mutter, class of 2014, Alumni Association President, who will welcome the graduates to the Alumni Association. Major General Ronald Place, who will lead our commissioning ceremony. Dr. Scott Elner, President and CEO of Centura Health Physicians Group, our commencement speaker. Centura Health, they're looking for, employees. Dr. Tom Toll, Dean of the College of Osteopathic Medicine. And Dr. Francina Town, MSBS Program Director. And I would now invite our Board of Trustee Chairperson, Dr. Maha Salam, to extend greetings.
Thank you, Dr. Adams. I am honored to congratulate you on behalf of the Board of Trustees. I want to also congratulate the faculty and staff who guided and mentored you along the way, and your family, friends, and loved ones who supported you and gave you the encouragement to excel. We are overjoyed to see you achieve this milestone along your path to becoming a health professional, and I emphasize professional. As your university continues to thrive and grow, our commitment to your success and to the success of your fellow students and alumni remains absolutely unwavering. We wish you an incredible future as you go out there and make the world a better place. Congratulations again.
Stay here. If I can invite Dr. Toll to the podium to join Dr. Salam and I as we introduce and welcome our commencement speaker, Dr. Scott Elner. Scott, you want to...
Mr. President, I have for your consideration Scott Elner, D.O., Master of Public Health, Master of Healthcare Management, and Fellow to the American College of Surgeons, as candidate for an honorary degree. Dr. Elner is worthy of this distinction as he serves as the Group President for Physician Alignment at Centura Health, providing leadership to Centura Physicians Group and a network of 3,600 physicians in Colorado and western Kansas. Prior to serving in this role, Dr. Elner served as CEO of Centura Health Physicians Group, supporting a multi-specialty group in providing whole patient care and building healthy communities. Dr. Elner distinguished himself as a surgical researcher and educator, particularly in the fields of patient safety and surgical quality improvement. He is a graduate of Western University College of Osteopathic Medicine, where he received his DO degree and trained in general surgery at UC San Diego. He served as an assistant professor of surgery at the University of Connecticut School of Medicine for 10 years and received a degree in the healthcare management from the T.H. Chan Harvard School of Public Health. Dr. Ellner speaks nationally and internationally on surgical quality, value-based healthcare delivery, and physician leadership, and has several peer-reviewed publications and book chapters on these subjects. Finally, he is a recipient of the Roger Sankey Award from the American Association of Physician Leadership and founder of the Connecticut Surgical Quality Collaborative. President Adams, Madam Chair, on the recommendation of the faculty, I invite Dr. Ellner to the platform to receive this honorary degree.
Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Dean. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Rocky Vista University, I hereby confer upon Scott Ellner, D.O., the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, and grant this diploma in recognition of his outstanding contributions to the university, the osteopathic profession, and medical education. Congratulations. The podium is yours.
This is such an honor. I was sitting in your seat 20 years ago, Western University, and I will tell you that I wasn't always destined to become a physician. In fact, growing up in Southern California, I thought that I was going to be an environmental lawyer. I had grew up surfing Malibu before and after class, and I was involved in many environmental causes. And I told my parents I was going to be a lawyer. My dad, being a lawyer himself, certainly tried to talk me out of it. But I was on my way. I took the LSAT. I got a degree in environmental studies. And then something changed, a moment that changed my life. I happened to be surfing one day at Zuma Beach in Malibu, and as I returned back from a great surf session, I was placing my board into the back of my truck when I heard this awful screeching sound, and then the thud of something hitting the cracked concrete of the highway. I looked down at my feet, and I was horrified to see the mangled body of a helmetless rider on a Harley-Davidson motorcycle. I was terrified. I didn't know what to do. He had landed in an awkward position, and I could see that there was blood coming from his ears. He had a head injury. And there was a tattoo, a large tattoo across his chest that read "Hell's Angels Forever," that was fading in color because he was bleeding internally. The only thing I needed to do at that point was at least comfort him. I kneeled down beside him, grabbed his hand awkwardly, and I began to pray. Fortunately, a Good Samaritan who was driving by had pulled over. She ran out of her car, assessed his airway, and determined that he needed a breathing tube. She grabbed the tube from the lifeguard who was there on scene and was able to get him at least an emergency airway to stabilize him and save his life. That moment changed me. That changed my career path. That Good Samaritan, she was a trauma surgeon. And at that pivotal time in my life, I decided to change course. And 2 years later, I was at Western University of Health Sciences becoming a DO. And eventually I went on to myself become a trauma surgeon and love every single day of it. But enough about me. What about you, the RVU graduates? And what do you have to look forward to in the future? Before I do talk about the physician of the future, I'd like to revisit the past. In 1955, at the American Medical Association Atlantic City, New Jersey convention, Dr. Lowry H. McDaniel gave the chairman's address. He touted the great achievements of the early 1900s, stating, "Medicine has made more progress in the first half of the 20th century than in the previous 6,000 years. Diseases such as dysentery, infant cholera had effectively been treated," and he exclaimed, "How happy the young physician should be that those former failures are only a distant memory." He then made the following bold predictions that would happen in 1999. He claimed life expectancy would be 150 years. Not quite. All human disease will be wiped out by vaccines. Not yet. Cancer will be cured. Nope. The common cold eradicated. Nope. He did come up with a few predictions that actually came true. Electronic devices will assist the hearing impaired. Insulin and its derivatives will be given in tablet form to treat diabetes. And, well, this one I'm going to quote. He said, "Women will stay young, beautiful, and shapely indefinitely." Well, okay, so generally humans overall are poor predictors of the future. We have inherent biases that are deeply rooted within, and Dr. McDaniel had seen radical changes in the advances of the field of infectious disease, and that's how he drew his conclusions based on that information. I will spare myself the embarrassment of inaccurately guessing the life expectancy of the population 50 years from now, or which disease will be eradicated. The only thing I know for certain about the future is that there will continue to be uncertainty. Just as Dr. McDaniel stood in awe of the progress at the beginning of the 20th century, I feel the same about the progress we have made in the 21st. The rapid pace of change is unprecedented and has led to some serious challenges that we are now seeing in healthcare. Our healthcare system does have its flaws, and it does dramatically impact the physicians of today. 1 in 3 physicians are putting in 20 hours a week in administrative tasks. Nearly 1 in 2 physicians over the age of 55 have been hit with a lawsuit. And if you're a general surgeon like me, you use your malpractice insurance about as much as you use your car insurance. Patients are spending more on healthcare premiums and higher deductibles, forcing physicians to play the role of clinical advisor and financial advisor. And even here in Colorado, we are seeing legislative changes. Although the single-payer health bill was recently defeated in the legislature, there will be modifications which may impact and garner its passage in the future. I could go on and on. The problems, they have manifested themselves in our physician as something called burnout. And to be honest, I'm not really a big fan of burnout. The problem with the burnout problem is that every year the community surveys itself and publishes a series of pessimistic findings that reconfirms that physicians are burned out. They slice and dice the data a million ways to show who is the most burned out. And then the health systems, they'll form committees and they'll make suggestions. The administrators will try and do things that they have really no recourse of changing due to compliance, legal reasons, or financial reasons. And some of the suggestions are, well, they're well-intended. Lavender essential oils in the physician's lounge, dry cleaning pickup service, and Zen rooms for meditation in the office. These are not addressing the core problems. And some, unfortunately, have even given up or are working less hours and seeing fewer patients. It's hard not to feel for many of our physicians of today. But the healthcare delivery model fundamentally has to change. And you are the physicians of the future who will change it. Let me tell you why. There are some key trends that are emerging in healthcare right now that will likely be impacted by you in the future. Whether it's advances in technology or an entirely different economic model for providing health, you have been well prepared. You have been trained to be creative. 10 out of 10 of the world's largest companies have an active stake in healthcare, not in traditional healthcare, but in healthcare disruption. Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, and even the Chinese e-commerce giant Alibaba, they're all placing multi-billion-dollar bets that they will disrupt the capabilities of healthcare forever. These companies and their investors, they're no longer dabbling in healthcare. They're out to change the game. Don't let the change happen to you. You can be part of creating that change. You have been trained to be innovative. I know at Rocky Vista University, you have been trained to think differently. And your experiences in society have trained you differently. You have lived through an astronomical pace of innovation in the first part of the century and know what it means to change the way you use technology. When I graduated, there was no iPhone. And today, patients are coming in with their data on their iPhone asking me what it means. And you talk about home visits. Back in the day when the physician would visit people at their place of home, where they resided, today you can call a company called Dispatch Health on a Sunday evening and have your child be seen for a strep throat titer, have antibiotics given right there in your living room. And it's cheap, and they have the information in the electronic health record. You've been trained to be critical thinkers. Artificial intelligence will change the way you interact with information. I won't pretend to know exactly which technologies will make their way to center stage, but their continued improvement in the methods of information will help to patients gather what's needed and help to integrate the information from the electronic health record, quality registries, smart devices and wearables, prescription preferences, lifestyle choices, machine learning algorithms that will predict your health, and then genomic data. The other day, a friend of mine, he busted out his 23andMe results that he got for Christmas. So we're standing there at the ugly sweater party over eggnog, and he shows me the results. And he says, "What does this mean?" And I read the bottom paragraph. He had a 3% chance of having 5% DNA related to the Neanderthal trait. What do you do with that? I mean, he's definitely pretty hairy, and he's got a prominent brow. But really, what do you do with that? And so these are the types of healthcare disruptive capabilities that will impact you, and your patients will be asking you. Your critical thinking skills that you have been taught in medical education will serve you well. The healthy skepticism that you have been taught will help you decipher between the signal and the noise. And I am thrilled at the prospect of a personal healthcare appointment with a physician of the future who knows and understands a multifaceted version of me as a patient, rather than just what appears in the electronic health record. You have been trained to be collaborative. You will be impacted by the changing healthcare workforce. There's a physician shortage, and it continues to grow. Over the next 10 years, physician assistants are forecasted to grow at triple the rate of physicians. And even with that continued rapid growth of our PA colleagues, conservative estimates show that there will be a physician shortage of around 47,000 by the year 2032. The physician of the future will be working alongside PAs, nurse practitioners, medical geneticists, and others in a team-based approach toward patient care. And you are well prepared to be a collaborative leader for that team. You have been trained to communicate. I have said very little about your relationship with the patients so far, but they are why you are here today. Just as the physician of the future will be different from the physician of today, the patient of the future will also evolve. Patients are already using online symptom checkers with an accuracy of only 34%. That means 2 out of 3 of the diagnoses are incorrect. But these tools will improve, and they will continue to seek information from the method that is the easiest. Imagine a day when your patient's app just analyzes their physiological profile and prompts them to answer a few questions. The app then schedules an appointment with you about their potential diagnoses with their medical history, their genetic profile, and social determinants. Patients will not only be seeking you for your knowledge, but your ability to communicate all these multifaceted information that will allow them for you to be able to treat them in a compassionate manner. So, back to the angel on a Harley. The day I decided to become a physician, I did not know about physician burnout. I did not know about the CMS regulations, billing practices, malpractice insurance, or the rising healthcare spend. None of that mattered. I was an idealist. I knew what it meant to be a physician healer. I saw it with my own eyes that day on Pacific Coast Highway. The trauma surgeon who saved a life because that was her calling. That was her passion. Don't forget about your idealism and why you went into medicine and why you are here. Residency will be hard. There were probably 3 or 4 times where I thought, nah, this isn't for me. The time when, don't let my wife hear this, my ex-girlfriend broke up with me because I wasn't available to go out on Cinco de Mayo. The time when all my friends were making money in the .com era. But remember, you are well prepared. Rocky Vista has provided you with excellent training, and I'm excited to work with you in the future. Congratulations to all of you, the graduates of 2019, to your families, and those who have provided you support all along the way. Well done.
The members of the faculty of the MSBS program have evaluated the candidates and endorsed these students as worthy of having the degree Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences conferred upon them. President Adams, members of the Board of Trustees, and honored guests, on behalf of the faculty, it was with great pride that I present to you Rocky Vista University's Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences graduating class of 2019. Stand up. Yeah. Want to stand up? Yeah. Good. We'll make our way to the Dr. Town. Do you want to join me at this? Right. Good.
I'm going to address the graduates of the master's program. But first, I'm going to address the students' families and loved ones, their friends and significant others, and those of you who are not connected to them at all. I want to tell you a little bit about the students in this MSBS graduating class. This is the third graduating class of our program, and as you know, when you get 3 data points, you can start to draw conclusions. This class has more graduates going to the College of Osteopathic Medicine than any before. This class has more graduates going to physician assistant programs than any before. This class has more graduates going to allopathic schools than any before. While these statements provide quantitative information about this cohort of students, it doesn't tell you qualitatively the nature of just how deep and amazing these students are. This class has a remarkable sense of togetherness that permeates everything about them. They are a force of nature, so heavily invested in their education and getting into those professional programs, but just as heavily invested in one another. This class explored the science and asked probing questions that displayed such a depth of knowledge, a desire to learn, and innate curiosity that their faculty remarked on it throughout the year and over multiple courses. This class, they challenged themselves to be judicious without being judgmental and skeptical without being cynical. They learned to apply the most important and most elusive of clinical attributes: critical thinking and clinical reasoning. In this class, they have built on the traditions of the classes before them, reinforced this program's legacy with their excellence, and honestly, set a new bar for their successors. And now to the graduating master's class of 2019. Graduation speeches are always part reflection and part aspiration. Let me remind you of your experience this year and venture to inspire your next step. You have together woven an intricate, unique, and unforgettable story at RVU, a story that is rich and deep and meaningful for you, and for all of us here on this stage who have taught you, discussed books and journals with you, counseled you, mentored you, and learned with you. But this story is not finished. This is only the beginning. These next chapters will be written in medical schools and PA schools across the country, in classrooms and labs and clinics around the world. It will be written by you, a truly phenomenal group of students who have worked hard and learned much from books, professors, from each other, and from yourselves. You came to this program as a group of individuals, each with your own values. You spent the year together, and now you emerge with heightened character, new friends, and a master's degree, ready to make your mark on the world. You witnessed the growth of your academic credentials and the growth of your humanity. You established yourselves as worthy successors to the graduates who came before you, and daunting exemplars to those who follow. You have displayed admirable resiliency and true grit this year. The road you are on has not been easy and will continue to have bumps and ruts. But easy travels are lousy teachers. And you have expertise to gain and growth to embark upon, because we need you to build upon this program's legacy even as you create your own. Most importantly, we need you to become physicians and physician assistants and healthcare practitioners and clinical caregivers of the highest caliber. Now it's up to you. MSBS class of 2019, make us and your families, and mostly yourselves, proud.
Will those candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences please stand and make your way to the stage? Anna Bielitz. Sean Charzanko. Christian Clodfelter. Elizabeth Coates. Spencer Cooper. Jadana Dorsey. Christy Lynn Grenz. Talon Harris. Julio Andre Hernandez. Megan Hodis. Yasser Izhar. Devin Monroe. Anya Odabasic. Aaron Onat. Adriana Perez. Lacey Phibbs. Corinne Ricci. Colin Roberts. Jack Strickland. August Stupi. Desiree Vance. Elke Wood.
Graduates, would you please stand? MSBS. Graduates, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you your degree as you individually presented yourself with all the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. You are hereby recognized as graduates and alumni of Rocky Vista University. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Master of Science in Biomedical Science graduates of 2019. You do have to stay for the rest of the ceremony. It is often said that the faculty is a medical school's most valuable commodity. They are the basis of the school's success and the future success of its graduates. It is not the curriculum, quizzes, policies, or preparation that create excellent physicians. It is the faculty. The Presidential Award of Excellence was established to honor and recognize the faculty member who consistently demonstrate excellence in the scholarly activity of teaching, service, and research. While the award is bestowed by the university president, but annually one recipient is chosen by the faculty. All faculty with a minimum of 8 years tenure at RVU are eligible. At this time, I would ask Dr. Jill Pritchard to join us at the podium. Jill Pritchard, DO, grew up in Loveland, Colorado, and attended Colorado State University. She is a graduate of Western University of Health Sciences. This is a Western University night. I was dean there for about 10 years, so I'm enjoying this. College of Osteopathic Medicine, and completed a family medicine residency. Dr. Pitcher has earned 3 board certifications: osteopathic family medicine, holistic medicine, and correctional medicine. She uses that on me occasionally. She joined Rocky Vista University in 2011 as an assistant professor of primary care and currently holds the rank of associate professor. She is also a fellow of the American College of Osteopathic Family Physicians, where she was recognized as the 2019 Outstanding Female Leader. This is a big year for her. We're worried she's not going to come back to work. She has served as chair of the RVUCOM Faculty Council. She serves on national, state, and local professional organizations and is currently the president of the Colorado chapter of the American College of Osteopathic Family Physicians. Students praise her leadership at health fairs, the Shelter for Battered Women, travels to Kenya, Peru, Nepal with the Global Medicine track. Dr. Pitcher is an excellent role model for RVUCOM students, displaying the RVU values of integrity, excellence, compassion, collegiality, innovation, and service to the profession. Thank you, Dr. Pitcher. One of our initial winners will present.
The members of the faculty of the College of Osteopathic Medicine have evaluated the candidates and endorse all these students as worthy of having the degree Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine conferred upon them. President Adams, members of the Board of Trustees, honored guests, on behalf of the faculty, it was with great pride that I present to you Rocky Vista University College of Osteopathic Medicine's graduating class of 2019. Good. Stand up. Great. We will now honor the graduates earning the Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine degree. Hooding is the culmination of medical students' achievement of the DO degree. The hood, adorned with green velvet, represents the academic color of medicine. The school's colors adorn the inside. The graduating class has selected Dr. Michael Tiemann, Professor and Chair Emeritus of the Department of Specialty Medicine and Director of Career Advisory Program, to serve as the faculty hooder. Graduates were also given the option of being hooded by a family member or mentor. The fellows from the class of 2019 will be hooded first, followed by our military students. The rest of the class will then be hooded in alphabetical order. As is our tradition, the graduates' names will be read by the chair of the Faculty Senate. This year, the chair is Dr. Joseph Stasio.
Dr. Paulina Altschuler. Dr. Lauren Dorsey Spitz. Dr. Heather Eschbach. Dr. Hannah Hauk. Dr. Ryan Masterson. Dr. Catherine Grace Rose. Dr. Emily Tomasino. Dr. Amanda Ammentorp. Dr. Danielle Beltz. Dr. Michael Bork. Dr. Gavin Cardwell. Dr. Tanner Coleman. Dr. Taylor Duncan. Dr. Rachel Emery. Dr. Loyal Farley. Dr. Penelope Ann Herder. Dr. Devin Homestead. Dr. Mallory Krieger. Dr. Michelle Liu. Who goes first? She goes first. Emma goes first? Dr. Emma Pritchard. And now, Dr. Ian Pritchard. Dr. Renato Rapata. Dr. Jeffrey Shank. Dr. Zachary Wagner. Dr. Katrina Wells. Dr. Gray Wolfley. Dr. McKenna Bryn Abercrombie. Dr. Aya Aram. Dr. Heros Amerkanian. Dr. Charles Anderson. Dr. Trenton Argyle.
Dr. Taylor Argyle. Dr. Hunter Aronson. Dr. Nima Beheshti. Dr. Jackson Bell. Dr. Eric Bendixson. Dr. Kyle Berliner. Dr. Daniel Burnett. Dr. Keon Bidonjeri. Congrats. Dr. Julia Bishop. Dr. Valerie Cacciatore. Dr. James Catlin Keynes. Dr. Christopher Canario. Dr. Cody Champney. Dr. Timothy Chilton. Dr. Michelle Chu. Dr. Kelsey Chow. Dr. Claire Clifton. Dr. Alicia Clough. Dr. Justin Coles. Dr. Laura Cordagna. Dr. Tate Correll. Dr. Corey Costanzo. Dr. Erin Donovan. Dr. Christina Dragonich. Dr. Lucas Elms. Dr. Benjamin Ehrlich. Dr. Daniel Ernest. Dr. Sidney Featherstone. Dr. Riley Fair. Dr. Lance Frank. Dr. Nisa Fraser. Dr. Brett Friedler. Dr. Eliza Janillo. Dr. Vincent Jerome. Oh, my. Oh, is that? I got a tear in my eye. All right, that's Dr. Martha Gonzalez. Dr. Hamid Hadi. Dr. Charles Haverty III. Dr. Haley Hellstern. Are you going together? Yeah. I'm going to call you first. Then I'll call you. Dr. Emily Hemler. Dr. Eric Hemler. Dr. Samuel Holly. Dr. Matthew Holmesy. Dr. Colleen Hurd. Dr. Kabir Hussein. It's Annie. Dr. Annie Ickes. Dr. Rudolph Indich. Dr. Brooke Johnson. Dr. Aaron Jones. Dr. Travis Jones. Dr. Viral Katheria. Dr. Gurpreet Kaur. Dr. Deborah Kennedy. Dr. Elisa Kim. Dr. Grace Kim.
Dr. Mark Lautinen. Dr. Jacob Lammers. Dr. Esther Lehman. Dr. Michelle Levine. Dr. Megan Lieb.
What the hell happened here? Like German?
Dr. Elizabeth Linksweiler. Dr. Rebecca Mahoney Moss. Dr. Eugene Master. Dr. Mackenzie Matthias. Dr. Shane McGuire. Dr. Shelby Mesnick. Dr. Maxwell Milliron. Dr. Chelsea Moody. Dr. Lisa Moore. Dr. Monica Morales. Dr. Daniel Morad. Dr. James Moeller. Dr. Mai Murphy. Dr. Kevin Wynn. Dr. Nicholas Wynn. Dr. Emil Patel. Dr. Alfred Paz. Dr. Casey Peterson. Dr. Elizabeth Pettish. Dr. Kyle Phipps. Dr. Madeline Pickle. Stuck. Dr. Emily Pekenbrock. Oh, they're still stuck. Oh. Dr. Michael Plump. Dr. Shayna Popkin. Dr. Josue Portillo. Dr. Michael Poser. Dr. Stephen Potter. Dr. Angelina Pratt. Dr. Robert Pryor. Dr. Aiden Reed. Dr. Taylor Reiser. Dr. Jennerina Riso. Dr. Tiffany Robach. Dr. Hayden Schutte. Dr. Alexandra Scholes. Dr. Kunjani Shukla Buzagai. Dr. Nicholas Sloan. Dr. Kelsey Smithhart. Dr. Chauncey Cypis IV. Dr. Catherine Doster. Dr. Brandon Teska. Dr. Andrea Thomas. Dr. Chelsea Thompson. Dr. Ryan Thompson. Dr. Abigail Tilley. Dr. Brianna Tillman. Dr. Tyson Torgerson. Dr. Ashley Toussaint. Dr. Michael Tran. Dr. Alexa Tyler. Dr. Christina Velasco. Dr. Jordan Valaire. Dr. Erin Volschow. Dr. Jeffrey Walbridge. Dr. Johnson Wong. Dr. Ashley Woodworth. Dr. Noah Wright. Dr. Shivi Yadava. Dr. Jason Zhang.
I'll grab it.
Will the graduates please stand? Now it's going to be official. Graduates, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you your degree, Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine, with all the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. You are hereby recognized as graduates and alumni of Rocky Vista University. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the graduates of the class of 2019. All right, you can please be seated because we're going to get ready to do your oath. I would now like to invite Dr. Christopher Mutter, President of Rocky Vista's Alumni Association and graduate of RVU Comm's class of 2014, to the podium to extend greetings from the Alumni Association and administer the osteopathic oath. Thank you for being here.
Well, congratulations. Big night. On behalf of the Alumni Association, I'd like to congratulate the 8th class to the Alumni Association for the osteopaths and the 3rd class for the MSBS. I had a couple things that I wanted to share with you guys before we go over the osteopathic oath. Some things that kind of help. I'm in my last year of residency right now, and some things that help you along the way. First, I know every year, or someone says it when you're going into a room or dealing with nurses, but they say, make the nurse your best friend. And I truly love that saying. My mom's a nurse. But I would recommend that you guys go beyond that. If you see a janitor, someone in facilities, a hospital administrator, something like that, reach out to them, talk with them, have a smile on your face. There's nothing worse than being on your 7th 24-hour shift of the month and not wanting to smile, but you're dealing with someone. You never know when you get down the road and you're doing something or you need some help. That person or friend that you've made along the way can help you that day. So that's one of my first pieces of advice. My second piece of advice is something I found online. It's, we all do this for the patient. The patient's our number one concern, and we've all spent time going into school and doing these things for our patients. And so there's something online that's called A Letter from a Patient. And it starts off, this may be a normal day of work for you, but it's a big day in my life. The look on your face and the tone in your voice can change my entire view of the world. Remember, I'm not usually this needy or scared. Keep that in mind. I may look like I'm out of it, but I can hear your conversation. I am here because I trust you. Help me stay confident. I'm impatient because I want to get the heck out of here. I don't speak your medical language. You're going to do what to my what? I may only be here for a few days, but I'll remember this for the rest of my life. Your patients need your patience. So that's what I leave with you with. So on to the osteopathic oath. Can I have will the graduates please rise for the oath? I also invite all the physicians in the room to also stand with the graduates to reaffirm or share the oath as well. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do hereby affirm my loyalty to the profession I'm about to enter.
I do hereby affirm my loyalty to the profession I'm about to enter.
I will be mindful always of my great responsibility to preserve the health and the life of my patients, to retain their confidence and respect, both as a physician and a friend, who will guard their secrets with scrupulous honor and fidelity, to perform faithfully my professional duties, to employ only those recognized methods of treatment consistent with good judgment and with my skill and ability, keeping in mind always nature's laws and the body's inherent capacity for recovery. I will be ever vigilant in aiding in the general welfare of the community, sustaining its laws and institutions, not engaging in those practices which will in any way bring shame or discredit upon myself or my profession. I will give no drugs for nefarious purposes to any person, though it be asked of me. I will endeavor to work in accord with my colleagues in a spirit of progressive cooperation, and never by word or by act cast imputations upon them or their rightful practices. I will look with respect and esteem upon all those who have taught me my art. To my college and my profession, I will be loyal and strive always for its best interests and for the interest of the students who will come after me. I will be ever alert to further the application of basic biologic truths to the healing arts, and to develop the principles of osteopathic medicine, which were first enunciated by Andrew Taylor Still. Thank you, fellow physicians. You may take a seat.
Thank you, Dr. Mutter. First, on behalf of the faculty, staff, and leadership, I want to congratulate you for becoming not just a physician, but an osteopathic physician. Though you're but a small percentage of those graduating in higher education today, your contribution to the continued health of this great nation and the medical profession over the course of your careers will be truly enormous. Soon you will enter residencies at many esteemed hospitals throughout the nation to train in medical specialties that will prepare you for what I feel will become your day jobs. Some may feel that graduation from residency is the culmination of medical education, but I submit to you that's not the case. Those residencies will no doubt prepare you to master one of the many fields in the house of medicine. But remember always, you are a physician first and a specialist second. Patients don't put their faith in specialized technology, algorithms, or procedures. They put their faith in you as their physician. Society has granted physicians this unique opportunity so that they will have a trusted partner to confidentially share their innermost thoughts and fears, and a partner who knows their physical challenges and frailties, regardless of their heritage, rank, or social station. Patients will also willingly place their lives entirely in your hands and trust your judgment with remedies that not only have the power to heal, but the equal power to do great harm. Graduates, hold sacred that privilege and magnify it through a life of service as you apply the healing arts of a caring and compassionate osteopathic physician. Margaret Hamburg, an esteemed FDA commissioner, echoed perfectly my concerns regarding our over-reliance on science and specialty training when she said, "Please remember, the more skilled you become, the more specialized you become, the more reliant on technology you become, the easier it becomes to lose your humanity, forget your compassion, and ignore your instincts." We at RVU are proud to have started the process to set your feet sure and straight on the lifelong pathway leading to becoming a wise and esteemed physician. We also hope we have set your medical moral compasses on a sure course of lifelong service to humanity. That continued journey ahead now rests squarely on you as RVU graduates. 7 decades ago, the world finally came together after a great war to develop the Charter of Medicine known as the Declaration of Geneva. Within its text are distilled many of the principles contained in our osteopathic oath and many other medical organizations down since the days of Hippocrates, and naturally forms the basis for my dean's charge to you today. So now, as your dean, I charge you to consecrate your life to the service of humanity, and always make the health of your patients your first consideration. I charge you to honor your teachers with great respect and gratitude and strive to hold all your fellow physicians in high esteem. I further charge you to practice your profession with conscience and dignity and allow no religious, ethnic, national, political, or social considerations to intervene between your duty and your patients. And finally, I implore you that by all means in your power to honor the noble traditions of the osteopathic profession. So thank you and welcome, fellow physicians. Yeah.
The military commissioning ceremony. As a retired Rear Admiral in the Navy Medical Corps, I'm proud to be a military physician, combining my love of medicine with my love of this country allowed me to train in unique circumstances and situations and make me a better person and physician. In our brief history, we have achieved acclaim for our commitment to military medicine, including receiving the designation as a top 10 military-friendly school. With 98 students on military scholarships, we have earned the distinction of having the largest number of students on military scholarship of any civilian medical school. We are proud of our students' service to our country and are honored to witness the commissioning of 19 of our graduates as part of this commencement ceremony. Major General Ronald Place will lead our commissioning ceremony. He serves as the Acting Assistant Director for Healthcare Administration and is also the Director of the National Capital Region Medical Directorate and the Intermediate Management Organization. He was gracious enough to address our military graduates and their families earlier this week, at which time we were honored to present the Anthony J. Laporta Award of Military Excellence to General Place for his outstanding service to medicine and to academics. Singing the military fight songs is student Dr. Garrett Smith, class of 2021. I will invite all veterans and their families to stand when you hear your song as a veteran. And of course, I'll be standing tall for the Navy. General, front and center. He's senior to me, I like to say that.
Thanks, sir.
First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along. Then it's hi, hi, hey, the army's on its way. Sound of the cadence nice and strong. For wherever we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along. Anchors away, my boys, anchors away. Farewell to college joys, we sail at break of day. To our last night on shore, hail to the foam. Until we meet once more, here's wishing you a happy voyage home. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, zooming to meet our thunder. Adam, boys, give her the gun. Down we dive, spouting a flame from under. Up with one hell of a roar. We live in fame or go down in flame. Hey, nothing will stop the U.S. Air Force.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Joe Jackson,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic.
that I bear true faith
I bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office upon which I'm about to enter.
of the office upon which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Oh.
Captain Devin Homestead.
Congratulations.
Captain Tanner Coleman. Captain Loyal Farley.
Congratulations. I'm very proud of you.
Captain Michael Bork.
Congratulations. Very proud of you.
Major Jeffrey Shank.
Oh, very proud
Appreciate
of
you, sir.
First calf.
Captain Ian Pritchard. Captain Renato Rapata. Lieutenant Taylor Duncan. Lieutenant Gavin Cardwell. Lieutenant Michelle Liu. Captain Zachary Wagner. Captain Gray Wolfley. Captain Katrina Wells. Captain Amanda Amantorp. Captain Emma Pritchard. Captain Mallory Krieger.
Congratulations. You're welcome.
Captain Penelope Ann Herder.
Nicely done. Fantastic work here. You're welcome.
Captain Danielle Belts.
Nicely done. Congratulations.
Captain Rachel Emery.
Well done. Congratulations. You betcha. Ready?
Truly an honor to have General Place with us. Thank you. Some of us old-timers get choked up over that. But the good news is, these proceedings are now officially concluded. Well, one little thing, I would like to thank the graduation committee and all the volunteers whose diligence and hard work made the ceremony possible. Please give them one more round of applause. And you can never overdo this. One more for all of the graduates, the MSBS and our DOs.
Forward, march!
Family and friends are invited to greet the graduates in the lobby at the conclusion of the recessional. Please stand and remain standing until the end of the recessional. Thank you.